Welcome back everyone to another NRG, and this time we're back to the Amiga with one of the games that I played for the very first time on the Amiga. Well, to be honest, this is one of the first games I ever played on the Amiga. A friend of mine had one when I still had my trusty Amstrad, and he had blood money. And it was because I like shoot 'em ups. He knew I was into shoot 'em ups a lot. I love my arcade shoot 'em ups. We used to play R-Type actually down the arcades together a lot of the time, and challenge each other. And I was jealous because he had an Amiga. Yes, he did. And he had blood money. So, you got to play this shoot 'em up. This is fantastic. And it's nice. I wouldn't say fantastic, but it's very nice. I do like some of the graphics in this, and especially the music. The music really does amuse me. Especially you got the beginning there. Blood money at the beginning. You got this really nice funky music. But, you know, you're going down the jazz techno club here. Bit Tintin on the Moon, this intro. Lovely visuals though, absolutely beautiful visuals. I remember when playing this, I was blown away how great this bit looked with the earth and the moon and that sort of like looking off into the distance. Fantastic, really good stuff. And the music in this is actually fantastic. Anyway, it's all David Whittaker's work. Very significant stuff by David Whittaker. It's got his signature to it. Lovely little transitions, this dramatic sort of very, very deep music here. Ooh, very haunting music. It's very good stuff. The game itself, to be honest, is not that great, but it's just I love the presentation of this game. The presentation of this game is what really makes it for me. The music and the visuals just look really spectacular. It falls down on its gameplay, and we'll talk about that as we play the game. I can't get very far. Never been very good at it. It's one of those shoot 'em ups I just can't quite grab it. It's a bit on the lines of Cybernoid in how difficult it is. You kind of wish it was more like Crossout, X-Out or something like that, but it's not. Or, you know, maybe a side-scrolling version of Xenon maybe, but it's not. It's more in the lines of the Cybernoid series. It has a sort of Mr. Heli feel to it as well at certain points, as you can see there. But you can play as four different craft, should we say. A submarine and a helicopter are the two you have access to initially. Because there's four worlds you've got to conquer. They're the four worlds. Helicopter, submarine, spaceman, and finally the spaceship. And you've got to beat the first two levels to access to the other two levels. So we're going on. It's quite slow. But it's deceptive. It feels slow, but it's nice. Ridiculously difficult in some of the sort of tight spaces you find yourself. Love the animation on those things. They're so organic, aren't they? They so remind me of something you sort of like see out of War of the Worlds, even though they're not, obviously. So yeah, shoot the enemies and grab the cash. A bit, fantasy world in that sort of sense. Cybernoid means fantasy world. That's kind of what we're talking about here. But you've got to turn around really quickly. You've got a constant scroll all the time. You can get absolutely some spectacular power-ups, to be fair. But look how tight this is. This is really tight stuff, and you've got to be pixel perfect with your movements. Equipment, give them hell. So obviously the money that you get, the blood money that you get, gives you your power-ups. And some of these, I don't know what they do. One, I think that's a backfire. I pretty much think that's a backfire, and this one is a downward fire. So we'll just give the backfire. That's going to be a lot handy. There we go. That's much better. These things are so annoying. So they almost like look like, oh, is it to me? It's almost like Psygnosis logos. This is a Psygnosis game. It's got that sort of Psygnosis feel about it. Really trying to push the envelope, especially when it comes to visuals and the audio. It's just excellent stuff. So we're going to try and get... Whoa! No. Sneak in between those two. Yes, indeed. See, grabbing that money is really difficult once you've shot the enemies. That's one thing that you always find pretty tricky. So we're going to try and go down... No, got blown up. There we go, straight away. These things are annoying because they're coming off screen. Like I say, it's very, very difficult, and I think that's where the gameplay lets it down. It's just overly difficult, too frustrating in certain places. You want to play on. You want to play on so much because you think, I want to see what's next. I want to see the visuals next. It's fantastic in that sense. It really is. Alright, let's go grease. Oh, you bosh into them and you're at it. You're done. But bullet hell going on here. Oh, just missed those. Here we go at the end here. Oh, lovely little bit of dodge in there. Look at that. You know, that didn't work though. Got smashed. Got absolutely smashed at that point. There's a guy at standstill. Let's get here. No, got done by the tele tower. That looks like the BBC logo from years back, doesn't it? Something like that. Come on then, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's get these here. Let's get these. Smack, 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 smack. Just down, just to go down and get those. Oh, and get smashed by a load of flying alien shurikens. And I'm dead. And that's it. So we're coming into the good luck, sucker. You were wasted. I certainly was wasted indeed. Like I said, fantastically presented, really well done with the music and the graphics, but the gameplay kind of sucks in a way. It's just too difficult, too frustrating, and yeah, it lets it down from that. It's a solid sort of like, you know, 6.5 out of 10 for me. But there we go. Blood Money on the Amiga. Thanks for watching. Novabug out. Hey, Novabug here. I do hope you enjoyed this video. Please support the channel by liking and commenting, and of course subscribing if you haven't already done. If you would like to support me further, please consider joining my Bug Army via Patreon. And also don't forget to follow me over at Facebook, Twitter, BitChute and Twitch. And a salute to my Bug Army generals Sam M, Sweet Nanak, Pete Walker and Craig Harrison. Thank you everyone for supporting me. Novabug out.